If this yogurt company was a profit-making company, you would be asking the CEO of the company at the end of the year, how much money have we made this year? What is the return on our investment this year? But in social business, the question is very different. In social business, yogurt company, we asked the CEO, how many children got out of malnutrition this year? And how many more children will come out next year? What is your plan? So it makes all the difference. Now that it works, and children are enjoying this yogurt, we are enjoying seeing them eating the yogurt, we can expand because it's a business. We invest more money, we can expand as much as we want. We don't have to wait for somebody's charity. We take loans, we take investment money, equity, and so on. We continue. But condition is, if you are an investor, you'll never get a dividend out of it. It's a non-loss, non-dividend company with a social objective. That's a social business. Many other companies started coming to us to create that. The next company came is Veolia, water company. And we created Grameen Veolia water company in Bangladesh. Because Bangladesh has a terrible water problem, arsenic in our water. More than 45 billion people drink water with extremely high contamination of arsenic. So those millions of Bangladeshis drink poison every day. Their children drink poison every day. And no recourse, no solution. So we created a company, water company in the village, to bring clean water with a little payment so that it can cover the cost. And people have clean water. They don't have to drink poison every day. So this is one way to create social business. Because our investors, both Veolia and Grameen, were agreement bound that they will never take any dividend out of it. They can take back their investment money, nothing more than that. Not a penny more than that. Another company came, BASF. It's the largest, probably one of the largest chemical company, German company. They wanted to do a social business with us. We are very happy. We started it to produce mosquito nets, impregnated mosquito nets, treated mosquito nets. Because Bangladesh is a country where an enormous number of mosquitoes, if you ever visit Bangladesh, watch out. This is one you will not miss. They won't let you miss. Everywhere. And you can't study, you can't work because mosquitoes are always buzzing around you. You can't sleep. And at the same time they carry diseases, malaria, dengue and other diseases. So we are now, this company, Grameen BASF company, we are producing, we are setting up the plant right now to produce mosquito net, make it very cheap so that everybody can afford it. At the same time, company covers the cost. And we have different ways how the company covers the cost. We make it very cheap. And then we have a little fancy type produced for the urban market, where we charge a higher price, make money. We cross-subsidize it, rural people, the poor people, so that they get the same stuff, but doesn't look as attractive in packaging. So they pay less, same thing, but urban people who can afford, they're paying higher price, and they don't mind it because it's better than other mosquitoes in the market. So that way we cover it, but the company doesn't want to give the dividend to the owners. Because in a social business, company makes money, nobody takes money. That's the whole thing. It's whole dedicated to this purpose. Another company approached me to, they invited me to come to their head office in Germany. Adidas is a shoe company. And I went there, as I was visiting Germany, I visited their headquarters, Adidas headquarters. The CEO told me that we would like to do some social business. What kind of social business can we do? I said, I never thought about that. Maybe you should start with some kind of a statement of commitment. I said, like what? I said, maybe something like this. Nobody in the world should go without shoes. And as a shoe company, it's our responsibility to make shoes affordable even to the poorest person in this world. He just looks at me and says, oh my God, this is a big one. Can you really do that? I said, well, Adidas is big too. So Adidas should be taking a big commitment, not a small commitment. So he convened the meeting of his top managers. And while I was giving a guided tour of his complex, all the museums, all the things which I was doing, and we met at the lunchtime again. The CEO sat next to me. He said, well, we have been discussing it. We are coming closer to a decision. But they wanted to ask you a question. And the question is, how cheap the shoes must be so that it is affordable even to the poorest person. I said, look, I'm not in shoe business. I don't know. But now that you ask me a question, I should give you some answer. I said, maybe under $1. How does that grab you? He says, you are good in making things difficult, you don't make them easy. I said, well, the world is difficult, it's not my fault. So they took it very seriously. And they have been sending their top designers, top researchers to come to Bangladesh, visit the villages, talk to the women, talk to the children, talk to the men, what kind of shoes they want, how much they can pay, what kind of shoes they ever used in their life, what is it they like, what is it they didn't like. So after 6 months of this research, finally they made those prototype of those shoes. In April this year, 2 months from now. Next month actually, April. They will bring 10,000 pairs of newly designed shoes, and at a very affordable price, hopefully under $1, I don't know yet. But something close, not too far from that. To test out what kind of shoes people like, what kind of price that they want to pay, how quickly they want to buy it, and so on. And then they will be designed and improved, and then we'll have a set up a plan for that. And as I was telling all these things, not only we're giving examples of social business, all this social business I'm narrating to you, these are all health-related social business, every one of them. Health is a terrible issue everywhere. And you can see it in the United States, what is going on about the healthcare. Same in Bangladesh. Nutrition is a big issue. Can be resolved. So we came up with social business solution of it. How to do that. Water is a big health issue because it's something that penetrates into our body every day and creates all the problems. If it's a pollution, if it is arsenic contaminated, both are terrible carrier of diseases. Mosquito, another health-related issues, mosquito nets. Shoes, it's not for fashion, it's not for anything. It's a very, very fundamental health-related issue. Because many of our diseases come to the skin of our feet, particularly hookworm and other parasitic diseases that we have. So if people get used to wearing shoes, that disease will be disappearing completely. You don't have to worry about those diseases anymore. So you have a whole series of things that you can do as a social business. You can create employment. When you say, oh, we are losing employment everywhere. I said, why? You create social business to create employment. How do you create employment through social business? I said, very simple. In my neighborhood, if I want to start a grocery shop, maybe, or any other shop, if I'm a profit maker, first I'll find out through this investment whether I'm getting something like 25% return on my investment. If I'm not getting that 25% and above, I'm not interested in investing. So that shop will never be open because it's not worthwhile for a profit maker to do that. But I'm a social businessman. All I need is an objective. My objective is to create 10 jobs.